Next topic, legal music. Should we care about this? Let's continue on. Anthony, I'm going to start with you. We haven't started with you. We're going to work our way around the opposite way. So, should we care about legal music in this day and age?
Well, I'm kind of half and half on this because you're going to get people who are using like illegal music no matter what. It's just something you can't deal with. But on the other hand, you want to be legit and use all the real music. So, like, I mean, you can go say, oh, I have all the real music. And somebody's going to say, like, yay, what do I have to do with that? See what I'm saying?
Yep, I think so. I think that gets back to the perception type thing is the customer doesn't care. And from a younger person, that's an interesting, you're going to have a different perspective on it than some of us olders like Grandpa James there. He'll have a completely different perspective. Mitch, your thoughts. Legal music, should we care?
Do you care about your life? Do you care about your livelihood? If you do, then you should have legal music. And sometimes even people way up here in the lower Canada area, there was a student at Michigan Technical University, Michigan Technological University, I should say, MTU up in Houghton, which is way like 3.5 hours north of me, who got busted for illegal music quite a while ago and got a 6-figure fine. And the reality is, if you care about your life, if you care about what's next, your livelihood as a business owner, then yeah, you should care and you should have legal music. Otherwise, you think, oh, I'm in here, they're never going to find me. Yeah, BS. They're going to find you somewhere.
They definitely will. Dave, you're going to come at it a little bit different now because you've got the Canadian music licensing behind you. So your thoughts on should a person care about that, especially in your neck of the woods?
A DJ should care about it because it's such a non-issue. I mean, rather than echoing Mitch's sentiments, which of course I agree with, it is such a non-issue. For me, I spend less than 1% of gross revenue annually on music. I don't care. It's a non-issue. I don't even know why people talk about it. As I've said previously, I pay for music because the entire basis for my living depends on exploiting somebody else's creativity and talents. For that, here's my money.
I get you right there. I agree wholeheartedly with that. Can't argue.
Sorry to be blunt, but
no, that's great. Great, James, what's your thought?
I think you just summed it up basically. It's yeah. I think we need to pay for music. I think we need to obtain it legally. Otherwise, it just degrades us. It degrades us to the fact that we're grabbing stuff. Sometimes there's issues with the free music, the stolen music, that don't show themselves until it's too late.
Yeah. So what do you think for the people now, Anthony, I don't want to pick on you, but you're kind of getting to that age group where this is coming out now more, is that basically music should be free since it's something that's out there and you can get it easily. And why should we have to pay for it? It should be there. And of course, even from the older days of guys my age and a little older, we used to get our music fairly free because we were the promoting factor if we were working with a radio station. Mm-hmm. Today, somebody comes up and says, hey man, why should I pay for music? Because I'm out there and they're getting the exposure and I'm doing them a favor. What's your reply to that DJ? Come on, there's got to be somebody.
If that artist asked you for a favor, then by all means, oblige them.
If Taylor Swift says, yeah, can you come over and paint my fence? Then you'd be like, I'm all over it. Because I've been using your music.
I'd be all over there. And as Mitch says, I'd ask her if she wants me to wear a shirt or not.
No.
Wow.
That's part of our full service, sweetie. So then let's go.
The question was for Anthony.
No, it was actually for all of us. I mean, it was just Anthony's.
Okay.
Anthony's in that right era, but I see my my boys who are in that arena, and it's been a struggle for them because they're like, gosh, why should I be paying for the software? Why should I be doing this, doing that? It's all out there, and it's like.
Well, here's the reality. Don't you think that if you created something, you'd want to be paid for it?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
I would.
And then the argument, I've had that one asked that, and a question that comes back is, well, they're going to make this music anyway. It's their passion. And they make so much money off from concerts. So why are we going to make a nickel off me?
Well, most people aren't even making money off records anymore. It's just when they go off and sell their concerts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anthony's right. So
So either way,
I do have some musician friends that they get royalty checks.
Oh, really?
And yeah,
Not too many.
No, they get royalty checks, and they're not huge royalty checks, but hey, every bit pays a bill, you know.
So I've got one more angle, guys, I want to take on this one. Legal music services that provide music to DJs. I know there's many, we can get music cheaper in different places and we're paying for it, so we make us feel like we're actually, contributing to the industry, but they don't. Should we be concerned about all of these illegal music services that are out there in the DJ industry?
How do you check whether it's legal or not?
There are some things you can do, and we've talked about this in some other videos. There's a few little litmus tests. One is if you're looking at their website, and if the contact information, the only way you can contact them is by a web form, and you can't find out where they're located, where the home office is, no phone numbers or anything to that effect, no physical address. 9 chances out of 10 they're probably not legit. Again, this is U.S., Dave. In Canada it's probably a little different. If they're offering music that is over 3 years old, there are rules within the music industry when it comes to audio tracks that you cannot provide backtracks that are older than 3 years old. That's why you see Promo Only and Prime Cuts and these other companies start to clear their old records or their old discs out when they're 2 years old, because they are going to sit on them if they can't sell them for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah.
So music video is a different story. You can sell music videos all the way back. That's why a lot of guys are buying music video, the catalogs and such to fill in with some songs that they couldn't get.
Yeah.
Audio is different. Now, if I go to a website and I find out that I can download, hey, I can, the album cut of Barbie Girl, that's probably not a legitimate site. If I go and I look and it's like, the only way I can contact them is to do this web form, and then then we'll get a hold of you in 10 days. Probably not a legitimate site. But
in my opinion, just from that regard, support the ones that support us as an industry. The ones that are there at the trade shows as well, like Promo Only. Big fan of Promo Only. They came and supported an event I spoke at in Tampa. So Glenn and Ricky and the guys, big fans. Jim Weiss from Prime Cuts has always been a good friend. I would encourage you to support the ones that support us.
And I think that's a great point.
Amen.
A great point, because these are the companies that are putting their money into the conventions and the educational opportunities, supporting those to help grow the industry. So that's a great point, Mitch. Okay, guys, let's jump to our next topic. Our next one, we're going to be up to, where are we at? Oh, there we go. We'll switch and get